Hi guys, welcome back to Rosys Financial Adventures. Today we're going to talk about a benefit that most of the employees I know overlook, and it's called restricted stock and how this restricted stock fits into your compensation package. A restricted stock purchase plan lets you buy company stock at a discounted price. But what's the catch? The catch is you usually have to stay at the company long enough for it to vest, which means you're truly earning those shares with your labor at the company. Why do you care? Why does this matter for you? For employees, restricted stock can be a huge wealth builder. If the company grows, your shares grow too. Restricted stock doesn't require any upfront payments, making them accessible to even lower level employees. And the vesting schedule encourages you to stick around long enough to cash them in. There are two types of restricted stock. The first is restricted stock awards, or RSAs. And the second is restricted stock units, or RSUs. RSAs give you actual shares up front, but with some types of restrictions. They're common in startups where stock value is pretty low. RSUs, on the other hand, they're more like a promise. You'll get the shares later if you meet the vesting requirements. Vesting is typically just you having to work there X amount of time. And they're usually used by larger, more established companies. So most of you, if you're getting these, are going to be getting those RSUs. Let's talk taxes, because taxes can make or break your gains on these types of stock transactions. With RSAs, you can make what's called an 83B election. That means you'll be paying taxes at the grant date when the value is much lower. So that's going to save you a lot of money potentially on the taxes because you're being taxed on a lot less dollar amount, right? Otherwise, you're taxed when that stock vests, and it can be a much higher amount. RSUs are taxed a little bit simpler. You're taxed on the value when the shares vest and are delivered or given to you. And they're treated as ordinary income. Then when you sell those shares for more than the vested value, you get charged capital gains. So what do you really need to know? Here's the bottom line. RSAs give you stock right away, but with strings attached. RSUs are easier and much more common for most people. They don't charge you anything up front. And what's cool is a lot of times if they give you a lot of shares, then when the vesting date comes, you can sell X number of shares to pay any taxes that you have to pay. Both these types of stock can be great wealth building tools, but you need to pay attention to the tax implications to make sure you're getting your biggest value. Equity compensation can be one of the most powerful benefits your employer offers you, but only if you understand how to maximize it. So next time you get offered that restricted stock, don't brush it off. It could be worth thousands down the road. Thanks for watching, and remember, subscribe for more ways to make your money smarter.